Chefs, what is the beef? Welcome to another live video. This morning's live video is diving into a real problem for a lot of chefs. And if you do not have confidence, and let's say that your sex life is badly affected, let's say that that lack of confidence has led to a lot of problems in your life, whether that be in your relationship, your personal life, social life, work, anything like that. What we're going to do is we're going to dive in and we're going to sort that out in this video. Mr. Raymond Armstrong watching live. What's happening, pal? Anyway, confidence in sex life. I'm being very real about it, being very, very up and honest, because that's what a lot of people will struggle with as a result of having no confidence. So where is it coming from? Where does that actually come from? For a lot of chefs, it's going to be a case of you get trapped into the hashtag chef life. A lot of bollocks. You get trapped into the chef life. When you get trapped into the chef life, your lifestyle takes a serious hit and you end up developing all these shocking habits. For example, you could be pumping Red Bull to get through service. You could be drinking a 2 litre bottle of Coke during a day, just to fucking get yourself through. You could be picking at shit, bits of bread, not eating full meals, but actually just consistently picking throughout the day, chips here or there, loaf of bread, rip the end off that, butter that, have it. Staff food is usually garbage. And what ends up happening is your body gets to a point where for a lot of you, you're either 20 or 30 kilos overweight or you're drastically underweight and your body is breaking down. Regardless of what it is, as a result of that, you're going to have no confidence. No confidence in yourself. Now, why is that a problem? Chefs with no confidence will walk into a kitchen and they won't lead the way they need to lead. You'll walk in and you won't be able to push yourself creatively as much as someone who is fully backing themselves and in a great place physically and therefore a great place mentally. The other part of it is that lack of confidence that's leaking into other parts of your life. So, for example, you might be lacking confidence and you might be self-conscious. So when you leave your house, you might be wearing hoodies in the summer because you don't want to be walking around in a t-shirt. You're coming home and you're making excuses for not having sex with your partner, or you're keeping the lights off, or whatever it is. All of these small situations that slowly over time you get used to it and you kind of accept it as reality. But the true reality of it is that's not a life. That's not any kind of life. And it will only continue to get worse as weight piles on, as your health gets worse, as those habits start to ingrain themselves deeper and deeper and deeper. And it will hold you back massively. And eventually it'll get to a point where your health is so fucking bad that you're either questioning your career choice, you're questioning all these things about yourself, and you make a choice to sort it out. So when that confidence in sex life starts to become an issue, okay, cool, now you've got a real thing in front of you that you can fix. And when you're 20 or 30 kilos overweight and you've got all these bad habits, it's like, what do you have to do? Well, the first thing that you have to do is stop trying fucking quick fixes. Stop going to the thing that's, you're going to these solutions that are short-term fixes. If it took you 5-10 years to do that damage to your body, right? And it took you 5 or 10 years to ingrain those bad habits and get stuck in those negative patterns, it's going to take you longer than 2 or 3 weeks of dieting to fix all of that. Yet that's what most people try. That's what most chefs try. Fucking I'll see how this diet goes. And the reality is it's how you're living your life. I used to live my life in a horribly negative way. No breakfast, wake up as late as I possibly could, hit the fucking snooze button, coffee and smokes, to deal with stress or give myself some energy, going to work all over the fucking place, still not eating, pick at shit all day, come home at night, smoke a load of joints, and then stuff my face, get sick, feel sick, get into bed, have a shit sleep, and then repeat the cycle over and over again. So I know what that's like, and that's the problem. It's how you're living your life. It's that you're not making good decisions on a day-to-day basis, and that's not your fault. This industry does that to you. This industry really fucks you up. But you get to a point where the pain is bad and you need to fix it, and it is absolutely possible to fix it. So from my point of view, and what you need to actually do is, first off, be very clear on what you're trying to achieve. If you were overweight and you lost 15, 20 kilos, if you built habits around exercise and you built habits around food and you started sleeping better, all of a sudden, psychologically, you get into a space where your confidence gets so much better. Your confidence gets so much better. And from there, what you do is you build on that. But losing weight isn't your aim, but it's a checkpoint to let you know you're on the right direction. So yeah, sure, you might be losing weight and, that might feel great to you, and it absolutely is, but it's not the be all and the end all. It's how you feel inside. And what comes with the territory of doing the work, like showing up and doing your runs or going to the gym or eating healthy, you know, is that your body starts to change as a byproduct of that. So what you need to do when your body does start to change as a byproduct of that, cool, you keep building and you keep fucking going and you keep evolving. But what you really need to stop doing is looking for the quick fix. It's how you're living your life, and ask yourself, would you be happier if you were living an active life? Would you be happier if you were getting more sleep? Would you be happier if you had more energy? You need to live your life in a way that gets you to that point. And in doing that, that's where your confidence is going to come from. That's where your sex life is going to improve. And you're going to go from, you know, having sex once or twice every fucking 2 weeks with the lights off to, you know, could be a daily thing for you. You know, you could back yourself far more in the kitchen. You can walk down the road with a t-shirt and feel proud of yourself. Like, this is what happens as a result of changing your lifestyle and taking better care of yourself. And last but not least, putting yourself fucking first. So many chefs they prioritize work and they prioritize their boss and they prioritize menus, and especially around Christmas when there's so much shit going on, that you end up prioritizing everything but yourself, and you put yourself last. And who ends up suffering? You. So I think if you're going to get your confidence back and you are going to get into a point where you're happy and you're healthy, losing that weight and building new habits around your lifestyle, that only happens if you put yourself first. And I guarantee you that investment in yourself is so worth it. So what I want you to do for me, right, is leave a comment below. Let me know at what point, because there's obviously chefs in here who do Chef Fit. There's some chefs in here who just watch the videos. I want you to let me know in the comments at what point in your life was your confidence the lowest, and what impact was that having on your life. You know, was it having an impact in work in the kitchen, how you're cooking? Was it impacting your relationship? Was it impacting your personal life where you're trying to isolate yourself because you didn't want to fucking call around to people? Like, what was the specific problem you had with your confidence? Let me know in the comments, chefs. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe.